Hello, and thank you for watching this video. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Ben Walker. I am the National Party Chairman of UKIP, essentially responsible for the party's administration, support of the NEC, and obviously support of our leader, Mr. Neil Hamilton. Now, I was going to write you a long email, in fact, about 3 important points that I want to talk to you about. However, I thought a video may serve the purpose much better, hence this video. So please bear with me. Point 1. Now, you may have seen on our website, it's now carrying a petition right at the top. And the petition is to bring an end to mass illegal immigration into this country. Now, I haven't got to tell you guys, but we all know that hundreds and hundreds of people are coming into this country illegally every single day of the week. You're talking about roughly 3,000 people every single month. Now, that is not something that anybody can condone. If anybody condones illegal immigration into this country, then they need their head read. And the truth of the matter is that we know that these people aren't actually, they're not fleeing war. And even if they were, why have they passed through, most of Europe to get to us? It's simply unsustainable and it's simply unjust. And especially when you consider that there are over 6,000 UK veterans who are sleeping rough on our very own streets, whilst predominantly young men who are coming in and being ushered into the country by this Tory government are essentially being housed, fed, watered, and in the end will dissipate into the country's population. This can't continue. Please sign our petition. Please get behind our petition. Please tell your family and friends. The link will be on this page somewhere. If it's not, as I say, it's on the main UKIP page on the front, which is ukip.org. Point number 2 is local councillors. Now, the party has, believe it or not, we do have local councillors. And I tried out a little experiment very recently. I noticed that a parish council close to me was suffering with vacancies. And lots of councils, parish and towns are like this. They struggle with candidates. So one of the vacancies was still in time to actually call an election. So you know what? That's what I did. So I went out and I went into the ward and I simply got 10 signatures of local electors. It doesn't cost any money. People are happy to speak to someone. Generally, people are more than happy to sign a form. And that's what they did. So I got my 10 signatures, I submitted it. Once that election was called, I then put in a nomination paper, which again, for town and parish, you only require 2 signatures. It's quite simplistic and quite straightforward to actually gain, if you like. And I put that in, and lo and behold, the thinking behind me doing this was, you know what, I think I could probably get elected unopposed to this council because of the vacancies that they've got. And that is exactly what happened. So I am now on that local council. And now I sit with another 2 UKIP local councillors on there already, and we form the biggest group on that parish and that council. Now, I know that there's also an argument to say, well, towns and parishes, they shouldn't be politicised, it should be independence. And you know what, that may be a strong argument. But the truth of the matter is that UKIP needs local representation. UKIP needs to concentrate on building its grassroots mechanisms and foundations. And it's only by doing this that we will succeed and have longevity as a party. It's only by doing things like this that local councillors or council candidates can build their profiles. They can then move up to district seats, they can move up to city seats, whatever it is, and then we can fight the big elections because you have a base and people know who you are. So I would say to all of you, be it members, be it regional organisers, officers, whatever it is, have a look at your areas, have a look at the vacancies. Even if they're out of time and you cannot call an election, you may well be able to apply and be co-opted onto that council by the councillors themselves. And I'm sure if they have a vacancy and there's no one requesting to be co-opted and you're the only candidate, well, they're going to have a very difficult situation to say no to one person. So this is what we need to do. Please have a look at it. It's really, really important. We need to build up the grassroots. That's what has to happen. It's what should have happened years ago, and the parties failed to do that. So please have a look at that, the way that I've just explained, and see if you can get on by doing that. Point 3. And finally, our membership has obviously dropped over the last few years for various different reasons, all of which don't really matter now, because I just want to focus on the here and now. And the here and now is that our membership has sustained and leveled off for quite some time now, and is actually starting to slowly grow. And that's absolutely brilliant. When you consider that when I took over in 2019, at the end of 2019, the party was in a terrible state. You know, it basically wasn't going to continue if it wasn't financially viable. Well, now I'm pleased to report that what it cost the party to operate per month in the old days, it now costs the party that a year. Our costs are absolutely stripped right down, and we are really robust as a political party, more robust than any political party in this country. I would say we can exist on a very small membership, which makes us very difficult to extinguish, and that was always the aim. So we are here to stay, and we're here to stay for a long time. But also about the membership, you may have remembered that the Treasurer, Ian Garbett, he set out a competition a month or so ago, and it was to the members that if they could basically recruit, get new members in, you were in with the chance of winning a gold sovereign, which would be announced, or the winner would be announced at the October conference, which is going to be going ahead, and please look out for details of the venue and timings of that. So, membership. I mean, if we can all get one person to join, that could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be your wife, your boyfriend, whatever it is. One person from each member, overnight we double in size. Now, I know this is not a trend of any political party either, because we now see that the Labour Party are struggling with their own issues of potential bankruptcy and, for various reasons, anti-Semitism, payouts and a drop in membership. So the problems that we've faced are really not much different to any other party. They're just packaged slightly differently, but we've got to be proactive and do something about that. So I urge you again, if you can just get one member to join, that's a great start. And that's it from me. So those are the 3 points. But please, 1, petition. Make sure you sign it. Make sure you get everybody else you know to sign it. It's an incredibly important issue. 2, council seats, vacancies, unopposed elections. Get on it. We need to build that grassroots base. And 3, members. Let's get members, guys. We are the party that says the politically unsayable. We are the party that will stand up for every working man and woman in this country and talk about the issues that affect them, not the ones that affect politicians and feathering their own nests. You know, UKIP is an important political party and vehicle that needs to exist in this country and put the pressure on the government and the opposition parties to actually do something. That is our purpose, and we can only do that by building from the bottom and carrying on in the same vein. Now, UKIP's had its problems. UKIP will continue to have its problems, I'm sure, and UKIP has a certain, people have a certain attitude towards UKIP, which is quite wrong. Now, we need to get this party going again, and I'm urging you, I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you to get us across the line. Help us now move forward. We've done all the hard work in the background. Now we move forward. Now we continue to campaign. Now we continue to recruit members, and we continue to talk about those issues that nobody else will. Thanks for listening.